with the Doom 4 beta is announced, it's time for me to talk more about Doom related stuff. So we all know Doom 4 wants that Skyrim tail. It's chasing it desperately, and I do believe the main reason why Bethesda is holding back Fallout 4 or maybe like a Skyrim 2 or something like that is to let Doom 4 be the next AAA game that is published by Bethesda and be the cultural hit like Skyrim was. I've been reading the comments from hardcore fans on Doom World and people around various gaming websites like GameSpot or IGN, and the thing is, I don't know if Doom can really hang in today's world. Like, look at Doom 3 BFG edition. It didn't do well commercially and critically, and I know what you guys are thinking, dude, it's a remake, that's just how it is. But look at Halo 1 Anniversary. It actually did good in the reviews, and it sold more than what 343 I expected. So Halo still is quote-unquote relevant in today's gaming world. Both Doom 1 and 2 actually did do well from reviews, but I was reading one of GameSpot's Doom 2 review, and that's the thing that's kind of concerning me. I really want a similar experience where the levels aren't so linear and scripted like Call of Duty, but when you read that review and you find out that complex level design is antiquated or it doesn't hold up well, there might be some concerns here. I feel like the action and shooting is probably going to be good for the new Doom game, as long as they copy Rage's satisfying gunplay or even improve upon it. I don't think I have any reasons to worry about it, but I don't know if I can see this game being really good if the level design is going to be dumbed down from their older games or older Doom games. I remembered I said I wanted Doom 4 to have a Quake 2 type of level design in one of my series that I made if I was like a maker of Doom 4. I don't really remember what it was called, but it was one of those series. But then again, that is, fairly similar to Doom 1 and 2, and I don't know if it is going to do that because they may feel like it's quote-unquote out of date. I also feel like Doom 4 may be more multiplayer driven, and I will give you guys some more thoughts about that later on in the video. But yeah, this could be the Quake 3 arena of the Doom franchise because it has really been following people's direction of what FPS is going to be, like multiplayer driven, 2 weapons only, a storyline, regenerating health, and so on. And Rage did adapt some of that. It didn't adapt everything, but it definitely did adapt some of that. And I don't really need to get into the specific features of Rage. If you're really familiar with FPS mechanics, you will realize it right off the bat. So I'm going to go back to Doom 3. I did enjoy Doom 3. I liked the game, but the level design was actually one of the problems. It was very linear compared to Doom 1, and I feel like if it tried to make the layouts more complex, it could be better and give mappers more imaginations with what they can do, which simply enhances the quality of the game. But then again, that could hurt the reviews, and there are people that love to believe their favorite reviewers will give them the most accurate experience if they play that specific game. I'll probably get into the issues with game reviewers and such in another video, but let's keep it relevant with Doom. Now, I'm going back to multiplayer, and here's the thing. It seems like if you want a FPS game to be very successful, you gotta go multiplayer. Like, look at Halo and Call of Duty. Both games have a strong multiplayer component, and therefore they sell like hotcakes. I know BioShock Infinite sold well for a single-player only game, but I don't think it's going to be, Skyrim status if it doesn't have that powerful multiplayer component here. So that means this game could be one of those come for the single-player experience, stay for the multiplayer experience type of experience, really. And I don't know if I can say that is Doom, if the new Doom game is like that. It is sad, man. Like, I don't like how publishers are really expecting some sort of crazy high standards from all the mainstream developers. I really don't know why, and I'm sure if it didn't, have so much pressure, they could make the game however they want to make, just like Machine Games with Wolfenstein: The New Order, but from all the sources we have, that's not the case. On the flip side, Doom 1 and 2 on Xbox Live Arcade did do good with the reviews because basically those two games is what Doom 1 and 2 would fare if it was released today. And I know it's not completely 100% based on that statement, but it's nice to see these old games still get a good score for being so old, because there are some arcade games that didn't do well, like Marathon 2, which it definitely shows its age, and I loved that game, but that's just how it is with old games. Some of them age well and some of them don't. But to be honest, that's really the only positive thing I can possibly think about for a new Doom game doing well, and I'm not including Brutal Doom. That's just a mod, it doesn't count. And in my opinion, you should be playing the original games, not a freaking mod. But overall, I don't know if the Doom franchise can really compete all the hot games in today's age, and I guess it's fair to compare it to other FPS games, but it is definitely not 1993 or 94. We're just going to have to see it in the future, and hopefully the game, it does it well.